just you altos, so I don't have to sing the soprano parts. Okay. Right. So, it will be easier when you hear, like everything, when you hear the tracks, because obviously at the start you've just got these long notes. So with the tracks, you'll hear the tenor and bass part going na 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 na. So you can really feel that pulse and that rhythm going forward, and it will help with the timing of it. So it might feel a little bit strange. Just I'll try and play it on the piano part. Not the piano part, but yeah, some piano for it. Okay, if we go from the top then. So, oh, and unlike the original, which sort of starts off dun, 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 really loudly and strongly, this is it's sort of a very quiet, almost sort of kind of like the Vida arrangement. It's got to be sort of quiet and gentle like that. Okay, so oh, if I just try and sing yours from the top, 1, 2, 3, and oh. Alto ones. Sorry. Just go. If I sing, if we go from the na 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 na, and I'll sing alto 1 first, and then repeat it with alto 2. Na na na. 1, 2, 3, and na 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 na. We're into your bit of the verse. Alto 2, na 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 na, 2, 3, and na 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 na. I felt the earth. Yeah, I really struggle with that alto 1 part. That fourth is really quite hard to hear in bar 7 when you've got on its own sounds okay, but when you've got the chords that's those last 3 notes of that page. I felt the earth beneath my feet. That rhythm there, if we just speak that. So it goes, I felt the earth beneath my feet. It sort of just bounces along. Beneath my feet, beneath my feet. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Yeah. Then it goes, sat by the river and it made me complete. Tune. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Okay, if we just practice going into that, because obviously this is the second bit of melody. Tenors have the first 4 bars, altos have the second 4 bars of the verse. So if we practice going into it and practice every time you have a melody line, just sing it that little bit stronger, yeah? And if you've got a backing ooh and ah, that's practice coming back into the mix. Okay, so if I just sing from alto 1's first, just from the last 3 notes of the first page. So ah, that bit. After 3, 1, 2, 3. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Ooh. And you jump right up to there. You might want to write, this is what I said to the tenors and basses, you might want to write just for geography, where the chorus is. So bar 13, where the stops have got oh simple thing, that's where chorus, that's what that is, the chorus. So I'd write a little just chorus on top of that, just so you know that that is the chorus. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Ooh. Please come off that complete, that last note of bar 12 really quickly. I'd make it a quaver, or just put a line across it, so come off really quickly, so you've got time to breathe before going up to that ooh note. Made me complete. Ooh. That's the alto 1. Made me complete. Ooh. Is the alto 2 note. If I just sing from bar 9, alto 1 first, and then alto 2. I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Ooh, I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. Okay, so I'm getting old and I need something to rely on is obviously the melody. So give that an underline or a highlight. And you carry on with the melody, with the tenor singing a harmony melody part. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. And then the tenors steal it from you and you've got a harmony part. So this is why it'd be good to sort of really know where your melody is. So I'll quickly say that again. I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. 15 and 16, that's your melody. So tell me when you're going to let me in. And then you go to a harmony line. Okay. If I sing alto 2 now from bar 9. 2, 3, and I felt the earth beneath my feet, sat by the river and it made me complete. Ooh, I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when. Okay, so tell me when. Sorry, it's the second part of the chorus, yeah. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. Then you go, I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And we're into verse 2. You might want to write that top of page 4. Verse 2, where it says, oh, I came across at the top of that page. Verse 2. Okay, right. So if I just sing from the top, I think this is the easiest thing. We'll sing it twice from bar 1 all the way to end of bar 20. I'll sing alto 1 first, and then we'll go back and alto 1, see if you can carry on singing, and I'll sing the alto 2 part. So bar 1, here we go. Oh, 2, 3, and that's the alto 1 part. And then alto 2 to sing yours but from the top. Oh, 2, 3, and you see what I mean? It's really sort of, especially if you know them. If you know the melody, it's sort of even more important, I think, to highlight those bars because it's so easy to just carry on singing the melody. I've got to really think about, for example, that last bar of page 3, bar 19. When you go into that harmony part, you've got to sort of really think about it. Yeah, V, if you got something to say.
I'm just going to say, I think it's absolutely lovely. I love it.
Oh, it's a lovely arrangement, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's nice.
yeah.
No, it's going to sound beautiful. And it's one of those arrangements that the kids at school really, really like because they know it really well. And it's an appropriate pop song to do at schools, which it's really rare to find because most pop songs, even Ed Sheeran, like has like the odd line that is just not appropriate for 10-year-olds to sing in a school context. So it's one of those songs that's considered cool and good to sing. Okay, so does anybody want me to go over anything specifically in those couple of pages? Go on, Dan.
Ben, could you just, there's a notes in bars 7 and 8, please.
Angela.
Getting there from the
Are you, remind me, Angela, are you 1 or 2? Alto 1 or 2?
2.
2, yeah, absolutely. So, if I go from bar 5, so so just note.
Thank you.
Den, did you have a question? I can't seem to hear you. I don't think you're unmuted.
Den, you're muted. Den, unmute.
Can't remember.
I think I've got my music up on the other page. That's why I couldn't unmute. Bar 12, I think it is, from, just remind me where it is because I can't see it now. And it goes up.
It goes into the chorus, that bit.
No.
I know where you mean. Made me complete.
Yeah.
And then going up into the O. You mean that one, don't you, Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that difficult.
That is tricky. So yeah, going into the chorus, that bit. Alto 1. That's Alto 2. I'll go through both anyway because it's tricky. If I go from Sat by the River, then so it goes Sat by the river and it made me complete. Ooh, it's the Alto 1 part. I mean, that's a really big jump, really nice.
It's higher than one expects.
Yes, absolutely. It really does go a lot higher. Made me complete. So I would literally, on that second note of complete, I'd go straight to the T. Made me complete. Ooh. So you've got time to take a breath and to find that note. Minor 6. I'm trying to. Yeah, it's tricky. Forcing that into it. Okay. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh. And the alto 2. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh. And you've got the dreaded 4th alto 2s, which is really hard to pitch. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Made me complete. Oh, sorry. Oh. If I were to play,
I'm muddled up with 1 and 2 now.
So the 1, I'll just do the 1. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh.
I thought you were saying that was 2.
No, 2 is sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, it's alto 1. Oh, it's alto 2. Only a third apart. So alto 1, alto 2, alto 1, alto 2. Just literally bar before. So maybe made me complete. Alto 1, made me complete. Alto 2. Do that one more time. Alto 1 first. Made me complete. Oh. And then alto 2. Made me complete. Oh. Okay.
Are we singing O or ooh, Ben?
Oh, yeah. Do everything as written for now. I might do the odd lyrical error as I try and sing this. But yeah, O for now.
I mean, the advantage for Alto 1 on that bit is if you listen to the original track, he sings those notes at the end. In the actual track, you hear it in the original.
Yeah, and actually, it's all, it's the melody line as well. Of you coming first, so made me complete, because the melody goes, oh simple thing, oh is the note your note. So if you know the song, you can picture it from that. Yeah,
Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. Yeah.
Oh simple thing is the alto 2 part. So again, if you know it, made me complete, oh simple thing, that's the alto 2 note, made me complete. I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And then you come in again with the melody for verse 2. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place? Still got the melody we used to love. There you go, altos. I told you I'd find you a melody one. Is this the place we used to love? And then alto 1s. Yeah, it's okay. This is your first change. Right, bar 27. This is important. Page 5, bar 27. You need to cross off that first note, right? And we're going to have a breath before is this the place. So basically, look at how the tenors are. They've got a little rest before is this the place. That's what yours is going to be, okay? Because otherwise, there's nowhere to breathe, really. We used to love. Is this the place? We're going to have a breath before is this. So if you just cross that first note out in bar 27. There's quite a lot of things like that throughout, actually, especially in the tenor part where he hasn't really thought about where you could breathe. Okay, I think... So alto 2s, you carry on with the melody there with is this the place? And alto 1s, you just go up a note. Okay. We used to love alto 1s. Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? And alto 2s, you've got the melody. We used to love. Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Alto 1s. Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? So that's going to be a difficult one to do when you're sitting next to each other in the hall, because it's literally that close together. Cool, brilliant. Any questions? Lovely, excellent. Thank you, Alto.
Thanks a lot. What part is Brodie singing? Is Brodie singing 1 or 2?
Oh, beautiful.
Thanks, Ben.